Are you still making these 3 mistakes in Japanese? Well, most people who work in Japan do, and it makes them sound unnatural. So let's fix that today. My name is Sean Naran, and I'm an interpreter here in Japan. And I make these kind of videos because I want you to be able to communicate better in Japanese. All right, let's dive right into it. So let's talk about our first mistake. The first one that I see often with with people I know is only saying "genki desu ka" to your friends or coworkers. Guys, if you overuse this phrase, it sounds like you don't care about the person so much. Okay, so we're talking about when you see someone, at work or your friends, right? Just a general small talk or greeting kind of thing, right? Instead of saying "genki desu ka" all the time, you can use phrases like "choushi dou desu ka" or "saikin junchou desu ka," right? "Saikin shigoto wa junchou desu ka," so that your friends or coworkers actually think that you care about them. Okay. Another power phrase that you can actually use for small talk is "kazoku wa genki ni shitemasu ka," so that now instead of asking about this person, which you probably always do every day, you're asking about their family. Okay, so you can ask about their kids, you can ask about their mother-in-law instead of asking about them. Okay, kazoku wa genki ni shitemasu ka. Just don't say the same thing every day, and people will start to respect you because it shows that you're learning more, Japanese, right? The vocabulary. So lack of vocabulary is very dangerous. You end up using the same thing every day. So please study more vocabulary and you'll be okay. All right, mistake number 2. The second one that I see a lot is being too direct with people. So for instance, you might be saying like, "Oh, I don't think this will work. Oh, I don't think it's good at work." Okay, this sounds a little too direct and you can offend people. In Japan, indirect communication is the key to building relationships. So if you want to indirectly say that you don't like something, you can say "こちらもいいかもしれませんね," instead of just being too direct and being, saying things like "I don't like this," right? So another thing that you could say when you want to say no is, indirectly is "私もどちらがいいかわからないですが," and then say your opinion. This means "I don't know if I'm correct at all, but I think this may be better," or "I think that this may work better." Okay, this is another power phrase that you can use. So guys, write it down if you're not, right? Okay, mistake number 3. Guys, this is gonna be a funny one. It's not reading the atmosphere. So I just got off a Zoom call with a person who was telling me that whenever this person says something, the other Japanese people hear that and they just freeze, okay? They think you're super kukiyomenai just because, you said something that you shouldn't have said. And guys, you didn't mean it, right? So there are a few things that you want to avoid in Japanese culture, okay? Maybe you're saying no, and interrupting the Japanese person when they're still talking. That's just one scenario. It might be that, you're not listening to them enough, right? Whatever the case may be, it's always good to say things like "ah, so desu ka," or "naruhodo," instead of like no, or yeah, right? That way it'll make you look like you're showing more respect to the other person, okay? Instead of just interrupting the person, all right? Anyways, so I just mentioned 3 very common mistakes that foreigners make at the Japanese workplace. So if this gave you any value, please guys, do me a favor and comment your mistake below. I'd love to hear what you've been struggling with. Anyways guys, that was Sean reporting from the Nagoya region. I'll talk to you in our next one. Bye-bye.